And so, early posturing towards A. Will it be the commitment? Looks like it. And bye-bye, James. First blood drawn, and it's in favor of Gambit. Yakinda can't step up to the plate. Sanji can through the smoke, and already seeing a heavy amount of pressure on that plant spot. Doesn't look like they'll be able to contest. The molly will stop them advancing. And looking set up for a Gambit first here. The retake util from Sanji. It's a single flash for short. Kickit's got a smoke for bomb, and Kit. Oh, Chad, there's more to come.
Yeah, this is going to get very, very messy here. Smoke flies out. Buster to take first contact.
He gets one clean. Hasn't now. And with Axel still fragging on short, they're just going to lose the jewels. They had the util. They had the game plan. Just don't have the frags.
Hooey, all right, lots to dig into here today. Vertigo is map number 1. Haven't had the opportunity to cast too much of that. Oh, that's one thing we want to keep our eyes on here. Can Kickit get anything done on the boost box? Jiggles up. Hobbit, too sharp, too fast, too quick. Actually, the highest rated player for Gambit on this map. Sure, we'll get the better of Yakinda there, and it will just be Sanji and James to fall. They're going to hold on to this. They both have armor. That'll be good to carry through to the next round, and maybe being able to isolate Shiro, who's heard a lot of footsteps here. You can see him communicating that to his teammates. Sanji has to find him. Hard angle to clear.
Oh, he's not expecting this one at all. Some clean kills on the exit for Shiro. His first contributions. We'll be seeing him. I don't know how often he's whipping out that T-side AWP on Vertigo. It does seem to be one of the maps we still have yet to see the truly defined. On the 4-buy, and he opens up B again. Buster, nice angle. Takes him down. First death for Axel, and the first advantage for VP. Trying to convert off that, and that's clean from Yakinda. Uses that trace of fire, pinpoints Nafany through the smoke. 2 early casualties now for Gambit, and he's not done. He's actually advancing, wants to stick around sandbags, and Hobbit on the mantle. It just looks too easy for him. Hey, they got the bomb plant, and Kickit, he's gone down as well. Shaping up for an awkward one for VP. The wall bank's actually hit the flames. He's going to have to evade them. Intas has found a little bit of a safe haven. He lives on. Bomb ticks down. Surely he's just a man gone down eventually. A dead man walking. And now Shiro. Bomb is half ticked.
This is the clutch master, though. If anyone's going to do it.
Yeah, James holding the line. He'd have to miss, and doesn't do much of that.
Good round there from VP, and that was a lot of aggression from Yakinda, just pestering towards the top of A ramp. As they look over towards the B bomb site, nobody's home. It's Buster caretaking middle and B. Sanji now rotating back on over. And VP doing this silently. Don't want to give away too many sound cues on this. We've got enough utility from Gambit to work this one out. Smokes towards the site, Molotovs as well. And whoa, Sanji, that aggression. That's a lot of info right there.
Interesting, Hobbit gets the assist. Not sure how much damage he inflicted into his teammate there. Just Buster now to overcome, and he has already taken down one. Shiro into the site. 3 more remaining for the fight. Smoke deployed and bomb planted. Huge chance for Shiro to find just one. He's missed his shot, and he won't get a second. Nice find from VP. Not taking any chances in that.
Yeah, a couple of uncharacteristic misses from Shiro.
Just on the edge of the smoke, they're practically touching. It looks like Hobbit caught a little from James' shot. Crossfire, look at the setup from Kicker and Sanji. Using those smokes as temporary walls. And they've constructed a pretty damn convincing 3rd round here. Sanji just confirming my suspicions. Shiro on site, 20 seconds. It's unlikely he plants. It's unlikely he gets anything else. And yeah, quick Kicker. Very quick. It's just the 2 of them. Sanji and Kicker started that round with a deagle.
Look at this space, though.
Yeah, that's a lot early and alone. Kickit. Double kill on the B defense. He nearly takes a 3rd. Inta's bleeding. Trying to claw something back. Great utility usage to at least make it an unfavorable duel for the CTs. But look at this. Completely unchecked. I say that with bated breath. Don't know what the CT spotted. Yeah, Yakinda's worked it out. Yakinda's got the perfect timing as it fades. What a round from him. That was an A defense, but all of those frags felt so simple. Spots Nafany. Good control. Enters an important trade. Smokes to the side. They'll be looking for the plant here. Kicker and James to contest. James floating in limbo. Finding a sweet spot between the flames and the smokes. Bomb now down or attempted to. James denies it. Not done yet. 3 on 3. 14 seconds. Pressure's on the T's and James missed his shot. Axel's got a new lease of life. He jumps into the shot and now they have to deny the plant. Inters has got a scrap of health. Desperately trying to find somewhere to plant it. It's not to be. And Shiro Oh no, Shiro's got one, but he's just holding onto his weapon as best he can. He's
after
caught in the
time.
smoke. He's got $200 to his name. A run boost will drag the crosshair of Kickert. Oh, but James got him safe and sound. Shiro, just the one. And I think James done enough there on the generator position. He'll lock it down, keeping that KD flowing 11-1.
With only 2 rounds left to play in the max loss bonus, I think Gambit realized they need more rounds. They need them now.
Oh, great opportunity found. Hobbit catches the Akinda's aggression.
Oh, what a shot.
Exile, there we have it. He started this with 6-0. Now winning out a duel on the B stairs again towards the later stages. Sanji's vulnerable as well.
Timing.
Perfect. James has to go back, or does he go forwards in the flame? He stands his ground. It nearly was the collapse. But Gambit set for a 5th here. Sentry will buy time, should spread to deny the default plant. And he throws out a smoke of his own design as well. Oh, nearly. But Hobbit taking matters into his own hands this entire round.
Yeah, 3 for him, and that's what they need, right? The pedigree of Hobbit, someone who's been there and done it before, needs to step up and show the way for the Gambit boys here.
2021 replay, or he's just going to smoke it and get them all scared out and running.
He might even just sit this, Alex.
Oh, 3 seconds. Okay. And he does pull Axile close enough to the radius.
Utility comes over, he's going to relay that, drops a defensive Molotov, and will tuck on in.
They're ahead of it, and there's a gap. Inters, he jumps straight through it. They double up, and Inters, Axile all filling the feed in favor. Just like that, to 6th is found, stolen that mid-pincer ahead of the molly. Catching VP off guard, James thrust into a 1 versus 4.
No James time this round.
He's got everything he could possibly desire. Axile has completely disappeared.
30 seconds left now. Bomb is starting to get halfway ticked.
Hello, Hobbit. Goodbye, Hobbit. Doing his due diligence, clearing his close corners. They are
halfway tick now.
Running out of time. Playing it so passive, and there they are. Spots him out. That's the final round. We do see 9 to Virtus Pro, and Gambit chasing. What are you supposed to do? Stare at the smoke, push through it?
That was the utility on Nafany as well, right? So now they're operating with nothing. Hobbit has to hit a couple more here. James gone down. They know he's coming.
He knows Buster's around the corner. Kinda still a threat with his Glock. He's taken every fight and winning it too. Oh my lord. Only one consolation frag for Shiro, but the bomb's half gone. And Shiro does have 3 more to find. Kickert's jiggle's so potent. Did need to hit some spectacular 1-taps. He only had 1 bullet left. Runs out.
A couple of nades to work with here as well. So these smokes on Nafany and Inters could be integral the longer that VP put the pause on here. As soon as Shiro gets activated with that scout as well, we talk about the tagging power. 70 damage done. You get that to the body of mass. Doesn't even have to headshot. There you go.
Yeah, that's enough. And Shiro's hit the 2nd bullet as well. The bodies finally claw one back, but they are littering now towards Fork Room. Nafany knows the job is done. He can tuck in. They have that man advantage. They will value out of this scout once they get close. Flashes are good, so is the molly, but by smoking it, he has a little bit of a gap to play around. First found. Chaos for VP though. Kickert and Sanji. That should be denied. Hobbit's right there. He does go down. Kickert has the clutch, but Shiro's already hit the scout. Just a formality now, a single bullet from the pistol can finish the job, and it does. Gambit steal away the 2nd, forcing in. Flash. And Shiro and Nafany just keeping them completely locked out and not losing a single man in the process. So they'll take the sidearm upgrades. Gambit.
Oh, just dropping a molly. Looks like he flubbed that one. May have landed on the crane. Easy to mess that one up.
There's a gap under that. Shiro, oh, he's caught Kickert. Turning the flash was enough to not only find a frag, but put an AK in his grasp. 2 now in play for the CTs as they return to control. And they've got quite a handsome crossfire here. Sanji, very clean and necessary frag, but don't forget he's low. And Shiro, he knows, bomb's loose. Just as the smokes bloom. Bomb would be lovely. Off the flash pop, he might retrieve it, but then what? 30 seconds, Chad, and
the damage.
Yeah, it's something. Axile's locked the door.
They're locked in.
His timing here is everything. Looks like James not ready for it.
Oh, what?
He actually turns.
Okay.
Fine. It's fine. 15. And Axile's not done yet. A double for him. And Gambit,
he's laughing about it.
Equalize, yeah.
I'd be laughing about it as well.
No one's staring at it, and already he times it to perfection. Hobbit comes out, as does the flash. Double kill. He's under a lot of scrutiny now. Inter's trying to bail his friend out of trouble.
They're locked out of this. How are they meant to get past Hobbit here? There's so much support on the site, and
Buster's
now Buster calling it clear.
Yeah, this makes it even more awkward for them to rotate back. Knives are out.
James has a smoke here as well.
Oh, I tried to check his corners just as Axel comes in for the info. Well, time to swallow our pride. 10 seconds. Don't really see a world where you get that bomb down. He's walked on in.
Need the loss bonus here. Yeah, I was going to say, if James wants to stay alive there, meaning that AWP won't be in place. So, Kinder's taking space on A. They might fall back on this, you know?
Bomb spotted B, but with a frag, it's just one more separating them from the plant. Inter says no. 19 HP, if they could just find him. Shiro's there now as well. The nade could find him. It does. Great dunk. Hobbit's not done.
Body's on the line
James
here.
missed his shot. 15. Again, the clock not their best friend. 10. Just on Jens. Shiro's got the perfect line. What are you supposed to do?
They might save.
He invested into this fully. And now he's just looking to keep hold of it.
Oh, that's a rough one to lose right there for VP. It felt like they did everything right. They get the opening onto Nafany, who's been making these type of 20 seconds.
Flashes will be the go. Hobbit, a lot to do. Does go down early. Will Shiro contest the plant? Can Shiro contest the plant? He's been flashed off now. Tucked in on short, but he's likely to swing. And
Sanji's
going
doing it
down.
all.
Sanji saves them with the hero Deeg. Now posted up holding short. Axel wants to get back in. He ain't done. Bit of a role reversal now. Coming in from ramp are the CTs. Sanji,
He wants to peek this.
he does.
He's tucked in now, though. He might just stand tall.
And Sanji's the clutch up. Surely not. Axel low. You can see the deagle and the info's there. Will he adjust? He's forced him off the bomb at least.
He's panicking. Sanji's panicking.
It's fading. That's surely Sanji's round. He knows. Next sound cue. Just have to peek it late. And hit the one dig, and he does it. Sanji saves VP. 4 frags, so much impact.
Oh,
The information's going to change, yeah. It's just such a tight line. He'll have to adjust now, but he does quickly. And yep, that's the W predicted. James finally beheads him.
30 seconds. Do they want to get stuck into this? Kick it still has space over towards A.
Okay. It's going to come right down to the final few seconds, though. Hobbit wants info, understandably so.
He's going to catch him in the back here.
Yeah.
James has to beeline it to the side. Oh, James still going B.
With the bomb on his back, but Inters hasn't moved a muscle. James,
Hobbit.
you're going to have to hit the craziest no-scope.
Oh!
Or a quick scope, that works. Still Shiro, though, and that's enough for a round. Kicker's so disconnected, the bomb loose. Gambit beating VP at their own game. That's another for the Gambit squad, and just after the heroics of Sanji as well. God, their util is light. It's that smoke. This is the only smoke they have. They better try and find some use out of it.
Immediately negated. Molly to slow them. Smoke in front of it as well to tunnel them exactly where Gambit wanted. More nade damage.
How do they convert this? I mean, they just have to hope that for some reason they assume all 3 are there. Buster is planting.
Kick it is key, you're right.
Nafany pushing. Kick at key later, but it's about survival for Buster here, and he couldn't achieve it. Look at Nafany just leading from the front lines. Kicker's late arrival, not to be. Axel just too switched on.
Oh, they soaked up so much space.
Yeah.
Look at this.
They have no idea, and now B's open. Open for business. Inter spotted. James didn't quite get the punish you were talking about, but now Inters has got to find a very important frag, and it's just not to be. There it is. Shuts him down. Shiro and Hobbit just wandering.
Kick it hasn't moved for the entire round. An absolute bloody statue, and James has mid.
Ooh, they're going to lose it all. Oh, bouncing his head off the doorway, and it still doesn't stop.
And this is the chance. If VP take this one and they blow them out the water, don't let Gambit save. They can net this one up 16-14.
Charging, very suppressing flashes, and Yakinda's opened up the account again. Quick frag onto Hobbit. Converts off a James flashbang, and they want to go again. Again with the pop flash. Nafany, Molotoved and flashed out, and they line up for Buster. VP looking like a team possessed into our 28th. No way back in for Gambit.
Awkward angle to clear, but it is Yakinda.
Yeah, let's see how good his Pre-aim is, oh, didn't do a full thorough clear and does lose out to the Interzang.
That might be enough just to hold James at bay. That Molotov, he will now have to mantle around, and Axel's living as well. I say that kicker gets him. Can they take Inters out?
They really wanted that. Oh, Yakinda, sharp.
Oh, the timing.
It's good. Sanji and James better though, and just Axile as the dust settles and the bomb is planted. Disconnected from the squad, and an armored deagle certainly doesn't seem like the weapon for the job.
They're buying Nax round anyway. Give it a crack. Have a shot at this. See what you can make of it.
The smoke is potent. Oh, and James been caught off. More damage, that's something. Smoke and a 10-second defuse, or at least pulls him closer to the site, looking for his off angle, and he'll find another, not far off. Completely forcing the rebuy out of VP. They will take 15. Gets costly, and he even takes an AK for his troubles. Starting to ignore it now. Starting to assume it's there, but Yakinda's checked it enough. Nafany, all that patience for naught. Hobbit has to be the one to step up now. And kick it. What? Actually lands that. I thought Hobbit had him every day of the week. Overcomes the inaccuracy. Bomb's already being planted. VP, have you really turned it on its head to this extent? Gambit's pick. Bomb ticking in their favor to finish it here in regulation. James taking some shots. Sanji peeks out from his hidey hole, and just one more frag. It's Axile. Too many bodies, too little time. VP, stabilize. That's going to convince many. The start of this best of 5. Vertigo, Gambit's pick. And it goes to the Polar Bear.
Towards these mid doors in previous matches, and even caught a shadow.
He did, yeah. So he's all too aware, very gracefully mantles up Xbox to try and punish, and there it is.
His headshot percentage is just absolutely insane.
First frag found. Hobbit just shows a tiny centimeter of his dome. Yakinda knocks it off. Sanji, however, has been caught by the reaggress mid. They tuck in now. Job done. Inters, you are in a lot of pain. If you can't find something early, like he's trying to keep them at arm's length there, the reason he's trying to show presence towards middle, he's hoping that's enough to ward them off B, but here comes trouble. Here comes an execute.
He needs to get stuck in here.
Yep.
Lurk smoke's a problem. Door smoke makes it even worse. They don't have any utility or a kit for this. They went 5 sets of Kevlar, so he has to win a fight.
Yeah, and they know his window now. His options get severely limited. And as Kickit gets that bomb down, do they choose to contest? Not yet. They wait for the numbers. They've got Nafany working on a long rotation towards tunnels.
They're all tucked in towards side as well. I don't know how you get back in here against these Glocks.
All these duels favor the Glock now. Here they come. And already a flurry of frags in favor of VP. One from Tons, one from the doors.
Bomb's halfway tick. They got to get a move on.
Very passive, just jiggling for the info. Shiro on one, and it's only the one. Locked down. VP take the pistol, and that's after an early move from Nafany, early frag. First up short now from long, and yeah, a sitting duck is Sanji. 3 is the magic number. He hits 2. And Shiro, ooh, not only the bomb, but a frag.
This is all on Buster here. Sanji's too low to do anything. Buster has to pull them out of this hole, and with the bomb tucked in with 35 seconds left, they're really running out of options.
They're going to give him nothing. Nafany is awaiting. It's surely just going to be a slight overextension, and there it is.
Sanji should just try and save this if he can. There's no point going in on a 1-on-4, giving away another AK, but they're going to want to try and pick up these guns. So if Sanji goes down after time, that is the nightmare scenario here. 13 HP, stuck in a forward position. He's hearing some footsteps. There's jumping over on the elevator boxes. Are they going to push on in, or are they just going to let him hold on to this?
Might be a bit of a walk.
Shiro's having a look. But Sanji, if he doesn't rear his head, he'll get away with this.
All right, it's an explode B. There will be nothing for 2 of the A defenders to do. Hobbit's the one on CT and completely dry. Body shots. Sanji hunting for the trade. He can't even get that. Hobbit's making it so damn difficult for VP. They just can't even get into the site. They'll take whatever they can.
They need to go down after time, before time. If they go down after time, this is a nightmare. Kicker's trying to throw his body at the line. James just 2 seconds left on the clock. That could have got so much worse for VP. Ah, that is an in-game leader's favorite type of kills. You get to make the call and wait, hold up, Axel. You got to clear behind you, mate.
Oh, wow. Sanji tucked in on blue box. That's caught him.
Bit of an oversight there, and Sanji's taking space.
Takes this duel successfully. They can do damage. James even caught Nafany's aggression.
Okay.
Not a full Glock eco. Sanji with his off angle. Taking that duel all the way down long.
There's plenty of time for this type of a play, but James is showing himself forward with that bomb. If he gets spotted, it will show up on the radar. Made his way up short. Enters. He spotted one. Oh, the double.
Doesn't get easier than that. Quick spray. Oh, but he wasn't looking. The chance presents itself. That could have been a frag, could have been a plant. Advancing a slow creep towards the site. Yakinda's managed to get himself across. The flashes are good. Hobbit uses the smoke to survive, and Shiro from short. It's Sanji with a crucial trade. Keeps VP's chances, posting a second here.
He wants to get that bomb down, but needs to clear off towards short.
Oh, my lord. He nearly won it. Nearly peeked into the AWP. He'd have to do a whole lot more than that. They'll boost to stop and deny this plan. I think he's got it. Yep, they faffed around a little too long, and kick it. Now set up for a spray. He gets two towards the elevator with this kind of health, though. The odds stacked up against Sanji. Looking for a punish and a precise one.
Low.
So low from the earlier exchange against none other than God Sanji. Two clutches? Oh! Too much to ask. Shiro denies it. He thought the walk up didn't quite have the pacing in his head. Valiant attempt from Sanji. Gambit steal away a fourth. Exile knows what's coming. He can hear the footsteps stampeding towards his location. They're all down there. What a flick from Shiro. He had a moment's notice to adjust. Awkward as hell. Bombs loose. James hanging out in the tunnels. Inters wants to find and clear that out, but the element of surprise strikes, and now an M4.
They got the bomb back as well. So they can plant A safely. Gambit, they're stuck in no man's
They have to
land.
fight James. They just have to. Simply beat James, and they have, but at what cost? A 2-on-2 now with these Deagles.
But that flurry of kills or that flurry of movement as they came up short very fast, the smoke, the flash over the wall, it was just that space.
Sanji hiding behind the car. It's Buster the first up. That's the trade. Sanji consistent.
This flank's coming very late through long.
Inters is going to have a chance to take down James. He's so distracted by Shiro's shots.
Turned.
Yeah, and already Axile's got one. James not ready for this. It's going to come down to one man. Just kick it. Just like that. Shiro's got the kit. He's close. And they've done it. Gambit retake control. They'll even grab an extra AWP for their troubles.
Oh, dear. The fact that they're not willing to give up on this. What a round right there.
Woof. Still no access to short. Yakinda wants to change that. Oh, and he wins it out against the AWP, no less. His moves so graceful and his shots so pinpoint perfect. Sanji's caught the mid player. VP have caught themselves a third.
Inters will do good to get away here. Please? I just want to leave.
Trying to escape the wrath of Buster. There it is.
Look at Nafany's nades, though, Alex. He still has a molly for this.
Yeah.
They're reconsidering it immediately, so...
20 seconds.
Kick it.
If he gets the timing.
Kick it.
Shiro exposed. And Shiro passes his test. That should be enough. James swallowed a nade. You got 10 seconds. Just throw your bodies at the site. Hope you don't go down after time. Yeah, knife out. Okay, so VP did run out of time after that one. Ran out of steam. Shiro with 3.
AWP recovered. 40 seconds left and full kits of nades.
It's a very passive setup from Gambit. I'm interested to know if VP can rock it at all. It's going to be vigilant. Util's thrown out. The Vanguard smokes, if you will. And yeah, Yakinda's been caught out on his mid to B. If Hobbit goes down, though, it is exposed Nafany and Inters to a very isolated 2 versus 4. And James entry fragging. Now Inters. They spot him with the barrel. They convert it with the Buster. And we have a 6th. Just like that. VP, I mean, the fact that, Chad, we weren't saying with conviction a letter of the alphabet. A, B, we weren't sure.
No idea. You can either post one up towards back of B, have Shiro maybe be a bit more mobile, have some rifles closer short, closer mid. So long has been denied. Gambit won't have to worry about getting pushed and forced out. And look what they're doing, going for these B hits. We've been speaking about them all game long. Finally, VP are going to go for one of these Xander plays, and that conditioning with the lurk smoke from Buster, it just looks like a normal round.
Yeah, so far. Now with a bit more util thrown his way, he's actually forced to smoke onto their Molotov. Nafany actually converts Yakinda's hunt, and Inters, he's having another round. Doesn't matter whether it's P250 or M4, he's just caught 2 on his repeak. As Pro, he's got no way in now. Kickert's caught on doors, Hobbit goes looking. And we know what time it is. 60 seconds. And he's pushed down. Nafany denies it all.
Well, they're going to go for that double op setup very late here. And that's probably a good call because is Kicker going to get a gun here? There we go. He's only got a deagle. So this buy, Alex, last round is not looking good.
Sanji, the entry fragger. Axel stomachs it. Hobbit was flashed in, and oh, so perfect. Hobbit nearly transfers. Okay, Yakinda keeps it competitive, and he'll recover an AK for his hard work. You can see there's cross smokes land. Into spray, does too. Kick it hasn't gone down, but that's sound. They're well aware one has slipped the net, and looks like Shiro's missed shot has given Yakinda's perfect time to strike from short. 8 seconds left as VP have pulled this one out.
Oh,
Inters,
not again.
Not done yet. More impact required. He needs the head, finds the head. One more, and it's the most prized of them all, Yakinda. He's got 3 already. Will he get the 4th? He's tagged up so low. USP now. He knows one bullet will do it, and Inters 3 back-to-back impact rounds pulls Gambit into an extended lead. So much impact from him. The young guns looking poised to push VP.
James been very sneaky here.
Retake here?
Yeah, no kit.
Oh, Hobbit. Nice catch. Yakinda was trying to work on the round-the-world maneuver. Now they have to focus all of their attention. The element of surprise. It's not clean from James. Inters continues to impress as he finds his 20th and another as well. Nothing left for VP in this pistol. Bloodshed, tears. It's 10 for Gambit.
And if Gambit convert this, just the way they get off, Nafany's very lucky to be alive here. Lots of bodies around.
So many. Yakinda's caught just the one. What's going on?
Okay.
For a second there, it looked like the CT aggressions were winning against MAC-10s. It's the element of surprise. I'm not sure anyone's going to be expecting this. I say that as Sanji is. Considered it for Nafany's a second. Through. Nafany is through.
Oh,
it could too.
Could be the double.
And it could very well be just the MAC-10 though. Surely he
Nafany.
Nafany with impact all over. What's James to do now? The glass cannon AWP was responsible for B. He's been a completely nullified object at this point.
He's locked in as well. Look at this. One player already was spawn. That's Axial. Jane, you got to be careful, mate.
They want to stop this. They don't want to stop that save. They know how much impact a single AWP, especially for VP, and it's clean and easy. They'll take that. So, bringing it all through.
He's not 100% certain if people haven't crossed. Well, Yakinda is. He's taking back that space, and James in rotation. It looks like they're setting up for a B split.
Yeah, and the CTs seem to have worked it out. Util starts to fall. James drops Nafany, aggressive just on the edge of that smoke. Just when he needed to arrive for the mid to B split. Makes things difficult, so does Yakinda.
Both down. B's open.
Wide open, thanks to Axile. Can't contest the smoke.
Gambit looking good to convert. They might even get this one. Inters gives it a shot. Bomb goes off. Sanji lucky to survive. Wants to grab an AK if he can. How is there no eyes on long?
Okay, they're walking in though. James gonna have to do a lot of work here. Sanji trying to bait them to look at him, and he's done the first part. He's gonna have to do the rest as well. Great Molotov to buy time. Yakinda's burning though. Have to find a new elevation.
Long's coming too. Sanji's screwed.
Yeah, safe corner, but for how long? Shiro already onto Yakinda to finish off the jobs of the Flames, and Gambit set for 15 just like that.
What an odd round that was. And they'll just hold on to these 2 rifles. So Buster and Kickit, they're the ones who went down towards B in the previous. This time they'll get to hold on to their guns. And it was so strange. And this has extended the series to at least 4.
Oh, he's caught him. Just pre-aiming the jump across. Intuition strikes, and so does that. Oh, Nafany charging through the flames. He gets away. Yakinda claws one back. They know there's more damage and more players are waiting on the other side of that smoke. James sets to work in middle. No armor on him. Vulnerable to those wallbangs if info's gained.
They know Yakinda's tricks, don't they? Hanging around the smokes, just putting some lead through. Smoke will clear now, and he has to drop back to a more passive configuration. But James, He could stifle this completely. Lots of conversation there from Inters, letting him know how much space he's working with.
They're going back. Inters will hear the jump for info.
He's heard the scope as well. Slipped the net.
And James does not hit the shot. Inters gives them the man advantage. Looking to finish this right here, right now. Map 2 of the grand finals could be a thrashing. Just need to post the one. Up short now. VP's dastardly Dust 2 getting completely shaken. And Yakinda peeks out. It's damage. It's insufficient. They're both coming in from CT and B respectively. So disconnected. Just got to follow the flowchart now for the after plan. Sanji does take down Nafany.
Buster does have a kit. This is still doable. It looks extremely unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, with the flashbang, Sanji wants one more before he does any more dirty work, and that's the head he was waiting for. Pops it off of Inters. The impact continues. Buster. Oh, they may not expect
Look at this angle from Hobbit.
Angle on the gather the smoke and makes it all too easy. Gambit really do convince many with a performance like that against Virtus Pro. Masters of Dust 2. Their pick no less. Gambit equalize our grand finals. And pops that head. They're into the site. CT's onto the retake. Shiro's just deciding where he fancies his plant. And this is an angle for Nafany. Should catch Jame off guard. Okay, now a double peek. He's trying to isolate into 2 individual duels, but stacked up against them. Nafany's even got a Molotov for the defuse.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're going to get close to the bomb right now. VP need to start making a bit of a move. They need to win a fight. There's one.
Okay. Kicker would need a clean one. On the second, he looked away, assumed he'd done the necessary damage. And just stacked up against Sanji. He has to accept his fate here. He actually gets the reload. Manages to take an extra one down. I think he accepted his fate as he turned, but it's not a fun frag.
Oh, space for Sanji, but this is a hard corner to round. Normally a player at the top here waiting, and they're actually totem dropping. The timing is great for Sanji.
So good for Sanji. The fact that he's going to come up from above, they just have to keep them busy, and Yakinda doesn't even need the help. Weapons to be recovered, a smoke on main. If Inters goes down,
Yakinda.
This is a disaster. Gambit have lost all of their resources. Yakinda just pops off for a triple. Axel's lingering in the smoke. Yakinda walks straight through it.
Of course he does.
There's no way Axel's expecting this. The same man that killed him from Pop is now directly behind him. Sandwich could punish. Great shot. Axel adjusts into Sanji as well, but he's not ready for Yakinda. On for an ace now. 4 frags. Shiro on Pop as well. He's doing it all. Heavy lifting. Now planting. They won't be able to knock him off, but contesting from either side of the bomb train. This gets so difficult for Shiro. Look at his head on a swivel. A 360-degree remit to try and make sure he could find that first contact.
That's
and it is
nice.
Yakinda wrapping it up. Makes it all 5. Oh, James didn't pull the trigger. Confirms it down the ramp. Their backs are turned. They're not ready for that. Big punish from Kicker, looking for more. Nafany down as well. Sends them packing. Shiro does hit the no-scope to get back into the site. He needed to hit some consecutive shots, though. Nade's not going to find him. It will land on Axile. And with 20 seconds, he does have to take some initiative, trying to get it back up the ramp. He catches Hobbit, trying to sell it. They're going back to B with 14 seconds, heading for upper. Hobbit pops off. Long range, needs another, and he finds it as well. They can plant. Turning this round entirely on its head. Defying all the odds. Yakinda demanded to clutch again. They're so low.
Yeah, Xeal's already tucked in 1 HP. He's found the gap. Well, so's Yakinda, but doesn't get the kill. Hobbit finishes it in style. What a round. Allow this to have some impact. Immediate shot straight on out. They're going straight towards B, just down low ramp.
It's assuming Jane won't be there, but Kickert and Buster are. And they've filled the feed with only the sidearms. Awkward now. Alarm bells ring. Gambit pivot. Axile swings out Pop.
Game's
That's
coming.
a crucial frag. He might have to weather the flames just to stand his ground. Oh no, caught out. This is surely the end. Nice double dink from Sanji. And Inters is low.
Still
Every
time for this.
second that ticks, though, favors the tease. Axile's just bailing Gambit out of trouble. He's found all of the frags so far. He has fallen now, and it's down to Inters. Low.
Surely no time.
No time at all. You can't play with him. You can't fake it. You got 10 seconds. You just might want to keep hold of what you can. Inters plays it. And looks like Buster does get away with a treat for Jame at least.
That's 2 massive rounds that Gambit have been bailed out by their individuals. Axial's space there as he's come out Pop with the first. Picky poison here.
Yeah. They're going to run boost. Jame, how quick's the flick?
Oh!
Fast enough. Hobbit, despite the elevation, does eat lead.
It's a good opening right now for VP. They need to stabilize on this. It has all been through Yakinda that one round. This time, a free opening.
Yeah, get your eyes on the extremities. See where these T's are trying to find their way back in. Sanji stands and delivers. Turns to flash, takes an AK for his trouble. Shiro's gonna not go for it, is he?
Thought about it.
Felt like it was considering it. Seen Orpers jumping into entry frags as of late, thanks James.
This position from Axial, if he doesn't peek, never mind.
Yeah, okay, wow. VP have managed to convert.
You know, nothing that we're going to write home about just yet. The loss bonus for them will be starting at that 1,400 mark, so tickling on in.
And it's only James. Everyone is so far away. He's done well to get the first. Is the util gonna deter them? He's holding them at bay. Might even find another. Sanji has caught it, but up the catwalk goes Inters. If he can find James, there's room to play. Wasn't ready. First for Inters in this one. The incendiary's good, trying to buy time for the bomb to come in. Shiro planting. Oh no! Kick it overextends, and it becomes an all too favorable. It's 2 versus 4, turned 2v3. Yakinda makes it all onto Inters, and he's hitting his shots. He's hit another. Yakinda's gone. So low though. Doesn't have the margin for error. Buster, just a single bullet. Kickett's holding it. And the element of surprise, yeah, that actually enables the frag. Nafany onto just the one.
They've got space. They're pushing up already. A player at oil train weaseling into the back lines.
Yeah, and those CTs rotating him. What are you supposed to do? Yakinda's checking. Oh, wow. The precision out of Nafany these last 2 rounds. Seems like it's enough. The CT's getting picked apart out here. James been lingering around this site for forever, but he does see the hand. Doesn't know he's low. Does manage to find at least the smoke onto the bomb, but the swing from upper, it's coming. Axile's on lower. Time is of the essence, James. Trying to find just one frag to make it doable. He won't get back onto the bomb.
Oh dear, all right, all right. What a huge round for Gambit to win, and they've done that with only 2 upgraded guns there. That AWP, they even carry a second. Oh, they know he's here now. They're falling back. They have to get past Yakinda here.
Okay, down pop, and it's unfavorable at the most.
There's 3 of them.
They're so loud.
Oh, this flash is perfect.
And Axel from the backtracks emerges. Now Yakinda's got so many targets. He's trying to find a safe haven, trying to make it difficult. They have to work for this frag. They have to work for it, and they have. Sweat on the brow, but frags in the feed. Bombs down, Buster's miles away. With an M4 staring at that smoke, you feel like the odds are against them. Seems like even the physics are against poor old VP. Looks like they might plan to smoke it, but there will be Kickett ahead of it.
Doing it safely as well.
He's walking up on them. This could be the element of surprise they need. Great find. Wasn't ready for the trade. And now James not in a position to punish this. He's jumping. Oh, the movement! It was so hard to hit that shot, and Jamie often hits it. But strafing onto the spool has given Nafany more room to move, and he does a lot with a little here, does Nafany. Oh, what a shot from James. These evasive maneuvers just to get onto the site, and yeah, the back's a turn. Nafany nearly lines up the multi-kill, but the round is secured.
Look how low Shiro and Inters are. The fact it's survival that we're getting excited for VP for is wild right now. This is the CT side of train. They get the kill, they get the AWP. You get away with everything right there.
Inters can just hunt him. He's just bloodlusting and whoop, works it out eventually. Interesting.
Couple of whoopsies, but yeah. Still looking very good.
I think he's just flustered. He's so highly strung. Buster's caught one.
Look where his teammates are. All over towards Pop. Ready to go B. Enough utility for it. Get Shiro down lower. He can control the rotation. Take your Yakinda out of the picture. Bomb goes down and you're great.
We'll give it everything she's got.
Gotta see the bomb here.
There's a second. And he's found it as well. Buster, there's some impact.
Look at the nades though. On Shiro, he has everything.
If he finds Jay. Oh, okay. He wanted to get that one-on-one. Good aim from VP. A crucial 3 from Buster. But my lord, has this been the tutorial? Coming into train and laying down the law. An 11-4 Gambit Esports. Yes, a split series, but they're poised.
Get on out there, mate. So smokes are dropping towards Yard. One back of 6. One towards Connector. Look at Yakinda.
Yeah, I like it. He's so far ahead. The angle from Inters does enable him to tag him up. Finished off and zips up the body bag is Axile. Into the site, though. Waiting for his opportunity. And oh, Hobbit actually took down his teammate. Jane was walked up cat. Now he's really not got much more than a plant. What can you say about this one? Oh. Shiro, bookend frags of this round. He opened it up and it looks like he's closed it down. It is only Kickett.
What are you meant to do? He has the P250, but really?
Yeah, I mean, one tap Shiro would have been a start. It's not to be.
They
Double.
look so collected right now, Gambit. That opening from Shiro, you can't even respond to that.
I mean, they're going to test him. Axile's actually tucked in a more supportive element here. And just as he goes looking, okay, Yakinda gets tagged up to 40. That might cost him into Axile, and it does. Tagged up
1
to
HP.
1 HP again, Axile's favorite number. It's a crucial frag from Jame. They're out, main. Oh, and they were. Past tense, forced by Inters and Hobbit. It's only Sanji now, and he's just getting a barrage of bullets through the smoke. He doesn't get a moment to breathe or think. Gambit posting 13 and are sprinting. This is pressure on the sandwich player now. If he steps a toe out of line, he's screwed, sandwiched in appropriately, I suppose. Hobbit is rotating in as well. Sanji's already in position to punish this.
I think it's clear because that molly was misthrown. I think they think sandwiches. Oh, never mind.
Absolutely perfect. Hobbit's made it a slightly more realistic goal to stay competitive here because the bomb's not on the site. Hobbit is. You have to get through him. He's playing a very passive line. I say that as he peeks out for another. Hobbit is a man possessed.
Oh,
what
Hobbit!
What is going on? Don't say Mordor. Don't say Mordor. Okay, 2-on-2, 2-on-1. There it is. Nafany makes it 15. Gambit have managed to deal with what looked to be.
VP aren't even trying to meet this with a mix-up. They haven't had a T half to establish anything, right? You don't have anything that you haven't gone, oh, set smokes. You haven't been conditioning on the default.
Ooh, he actually wants more.
He's got through as well.
Buster should have him, but Hobbit's just not going down. Some quick reactions from him. I think Inters does spot out the boost on Ivy.
This is inspired stuff from
Distinct
Hobbit.
advantage, yeah. Smokes it, advances, that's big. Shiro, however, does stem the bleed. And now, advancing on that smoke, he's continuing to keep the entire pot play from VP under wraps. You just don't know what Hobbit's up to next. Shiro duking it out. Nafany has to contend with none other than the main monster. And he's gone down this time.
The bomb.
Hobbit finding another 25. The dude is rushing, speed running through this half. It's over. It's definitely over now. 16-4. Even quicker dispatching of VP than it was on Dust 2. Gambit within touching distance. Oh gosh, the odds.
Oh, no.
Constantly leaning towards Gambit and getting even more dramatic.
I think it's been knifed by a teammate.
Oh, that is gonna sour the mood unless they find a quick entry delivered by Yakinda, the Latvian. In and, well, out. Showed out by Shiro. Closes the door, says no thank you. Oh, Axile pushing the smoke and Kick It can't quite find the head. And he's actually managed to fill the feed. So has Hobbit, a double on his USP. It looked so good, it started so well. Where did it all go wrong? They're hunting him down now. He's got no bullets and no hope. Gambit turned it around despite conceding the opening. Their setup is so tight. Like, what are you going to do? You know you're up against pistols, so don't give them a way in. Don't give them a favorable fight. That's far from favorable. This could get awkward, though. The crossfires with those SMGs getting a little sketchy now, but looks like they've handled it with grace. Handled it with ease. 3 SMGs. Yeah, he wants info, and he's got more than that, actually. He just backed away, perhaps even calling it clear. They are flooding into B here.
Axile's flanking down connected too.
On pure contact. Like, what's Nafany supposed to do? He's got such low health. His teammate, however, enters with a very small opportunity to punish. And through the smoke, it's actually the nade. Axile's thrown one in. It does dunk Kick It, because significant damage elsewhere. Yakinda mantles on the box in ferocious attempt to stay competitive. He's got a wild spray. 1 for 1. They're keeping it competitive here. Gambit are making him pay. Sanji needed a clean headshot and finds it. Just Shiro. 1vx. And the bomb ticking against him as well. That is VP's first. Jame looking to punish. Axel,
You can
hello.
see him.
He's dealt with it. Now VP have a 2-man advantage, but
20 seconds.
time really is not on their side. It will only take that! Another hero maneuver! Hobbit completely destabilizes the entire push. VP have got 10 seconds. Sanji's given him a way back in.
That's the plan.
Uh-oh, it's Hobbit. He's not quite done. Tags up another. He'll steal a third away as well. Get out of my server. 2017 all over again. Be the hero. Sans Kevlar. There's a gap. There is a gap. Hobbit finding another, but this could be the punish. He needs a multi. Oh, Inter's so quick on that. And Buster has actually found enough frags to perhaps walk on in. The pre-fire towards Shiro. I'd have screamed. The Molotov that would have forced the fight.
They're going back to B as well. They've drawn the rotation, but they can be back there in no time.
This is insane shot from
what?
Nafany.
Sorry, what?
I don't understand. If he gets this, Kicken has made a round out of it. Both the B defenders felled in a blink of an eye. Bomb down 2.
Not going to get the spread on that one.
No. Smoke line up. He will be able to extinguish or put out Heaven as a threat.
Just the flow of the game with these CIS teams is so different, right? And having 2 of them going toe-to-toe, you don't get one team that is the natural aggressor. It's almost like, hey, we both play a similar style. We like to string out fights. We like to really use that clock. Hobbit.
Oh, the flash was good. He still manages to pull one out. Yeah, he does. Inter's bit of team damage, but the double delivered. And that's enough to equalize. The early loss. It was Buster who did manage to chase down Axile, but it's Nafany with more impact. Up long, Buster has to contend with Shiro.
He's watching long as well, isn't he?
Well, he's kind of doing it all. Oh, it's going to come down to the Counter-Strike timing, and it couldn't have been better for Shiro.
Jam time, or is he going to give this one a crack? 25.
Might have to, you know. And round the corner, Shiro doesn't miss. Gambit taking 6, and I think Shiro's going to take James Orp for a spin.
Back to Monster to try again, and this setup is actually pretty good to deal with this play. You can see another smoke being thrown on out. Do they respect this, or do they go forward? Yakinda in 2 mines.
He does. He goes through. And Hobbit perhaps unawares. There's still barrels, though. It's so potent. Inters unloads his mag. 3 VP members hit the deck and get out of my sight, says Hobbit. 7. Gambit running away with this defense, and they send VP back to the Iron Age. Okay, Kicker's going to try and sell this, but it's not going to work unless you win that duel. Hobbit loves to play that ramp, constantly keeping his head on a moving trajectory. It's hard to track, it's hard to trace, hard to predict. Nafany lines up another. The crossfire is here, and VP gets sent once again straight back to spawn with nothing to show for it. And that's something. Axel needed info long, and it's cost him his life. Taking some initiative, taking some aggression. No way, Nafany! How are you doing it? How does it look so easy? And the Gambit apartments let out a roar.
He got fired up after that one, and for good reason. What an epic play that was.
Oh. Okay, well, James definitely actually hit 2 of those.
Yep. Okay.
Knocked off his shoes on the second.
Didn't get them anything, though, so over towards B they go when the bomb is there. The boost is late.
And of course, it's the perfect timing. Swings in, only gets 1. So much hard work from Yakinda. Inter's in prime position to stop James had he released his crouch, but looking good for VP here. Inters has been found as well on the edge of the smoke. Nice shot. Bomb ticking. Sanji's low as well. And a solid hold. Okay, VP. Damage control. A 3rd is crucial. The following 2. Inters is such a passive line for Monster. He'd have to be pretty damn diligent. And he's lost it. Shiro overwhelmed after the first. Couldn't bolt the rifle in time. Plenty of time for the plant. Kick it's low. Now they have to plant again.
Seconds.
Looking to clutch up his Nafany. They will have to call his bluff. And he's just going to try and punish on the retreat. Okay, okay. Ah! Oh! that is no fun. Next to my eardrum.
Decoy.
Okay, Inters. Oh, he's set up for the multi. And they walk on in. More blue in the feed. It's Hobbit with a double kill. Buster is the late lurk. Sanji just has to not die. They're begging him to survive.
Wait, they already know that Buster's a possibility?
They definitely are looking to deal with the late Buster. Oh, Nafany's got Sanji booked. And now even more attention drawn towards Buster's potential flank. They know he likes the late long. Everyone's staring at him, from barrels or otherwise. And now they definitely know. Not going to happen. Hobbit steals away a 3rd. He is still having a spectacular fragging performance. do they get away with here? There's 3 CTs to receive them. Buster's even there as well. 4 CTs. VP are in the right place.
Close.
And already Hobbit's found another. Quickly silenced. It's chaos in the smoke. There's trapped in the smoke. Bullets being thrown into it. And Axel's pulled a double out of it. Kicker guarding the bomb. It's an advantage, but I can feel my voice quiver. I know Jame would have to do something to save his teammate here. They're just waiting it out, and that's damage. That's more than damage. Axel, a millimeter from death. It's on to Shiro, really. Dancing with this crossfire, and it's well executed. VP tested, yes, but they pass. Yeah, one flash could completely nullify both of these CTs, and it hasn't caught them. So on this contact, it should be a chance for Jame. Ikinda. Oh, he's going to beat that flash. And so does Jame.
Blind.
They're so blind, but they don't check their corners. It's only the one. He needs more. He demands more, but is silenced. Okay, awkward now for Virtus Pro. They need this round. They earned this round through the pistol. And Sanji close to confirming it. A double, make it a triple as Buster fills the feed as well. That should be enough. Okay, Sanji with a triple on the MP9. Fends them off. Nova. And it works at that range by Shiro. And even Inters could be on the plate. There it is, finally taken from his hands. I don't think they'll even bother retrieving that.
I'll leave that one where it lies, I think. Hobbit, 21 kills for him now. Sanji's going to switch positions with him, and now it won't be long for this world. Hobbit will go down, and we can already start turning our attention to round number 19.
That ADR isn't bugged, is it? That is 155. Yeah, it's just updated as he goes down. Okay, wow, Hobbit, that's some impact. He's averaging a kill and a half's worth of damage. That's gonna hurt. That is gonna leave a mark, but they're up, and he unloads his mag, fully flashed. Muscle memory prevails. Needs another, and it is Sanji that's caught. Axel just needs to find Buster, and he has. It's all open. Gambit securing 12. Jame locked out of the sight. Nothing for him to do. It looks like Inters is already hunting him. Not going to find him just yet. Jame reveals his location, though, and now it's time for the hunt.
Yeah, and Inters, as you mentioned, already taken a lot of space with that A lurk. So is he... Probably don't want to give up the guns either, if we're going to be completely honest, at this juncture. So that's going to be 12 now for Gambit. And you can just see how...
That's a big opening from Nathany.
Huge
Just like that, the round starts to dissolve for Virtus Pro again. It's just wherever Gambit choose to put the pressure, put the pain.
They are more than in control of this game. They are not missing a shot. I've spoken about it a few times, but mechanically speaking, VP were one of the strongest teams we had in this tournament. Ikinda was looking like a robot yesterday.
He was.
Today, well, the robots, they're on the Gambit side of things. Everybody hitting everything. And Hobbit leading the charge.
It's been 7 years. Wow. So Virtus Pro won the first CSGO event that ever took place in the Spodek, which was EMS 1. That was in 2014. And the Virtus Pro organization, 7 years later, being tested by the new breed, Gambit.
EP up here at A. And Gambit can still pivot. We still have 45 seconds left.
I mean, they can't pivot with the bomb long. And in they come. Crossfire's established. Looking good as the equalizer comes in. Hobbit continues to find impact. 2 down, and one of them was the AWPer. The FAMAS from Buster has done enough. If he could just find one more. And that is the duel. Big win, 1v1 for Shiro. Another 1vx, 20 seconds. Bomb on his back. And Sanji to put something into the VP side of the court. He heard him. And that's enough to enable a safe and uncontested plant. Just narrowly missing each other. And Shiro has evaporated from the site. No kit. He'll just check it, see it's clear, and that is a Shiro clutch. Using that leadership role, he charges in, gets the info. It's Inters that gets the spray this time, even though his kick gets there as well. But from behind, Ikinda had a minor chance. It was short-lived, and so is that round. Finished off already for Gambit. And now they'll go. Smoke on Axile. Sanji to deny the plant. Inters is there as well. They got the info. Now they just need the plant. Nice find from Sanji. One more, the bomb's loose. They just have to survive. Just survive. It's Jame. He does it his best. And so, 8 found. We go again. Really cutting it fine there, Gambit, running down the clock. Oh, you can see that Gambit are feeling that pressure.
They have to go B. And
they're trying to mid-round it. 12 seconds. I think he's just got enough time. That's if Kickert doesn't kill Inters, and it looks good to do so. A missed shot. They can't even plant. They run out of time. Gambit staring down these mid-rounds, and it's getting a little uncomfortable for them. The palms get a little more sweaty. Is it really going to be bodies? Oh, Kickert's just done an absolute hero spray. Straight through the smoke. Buster adds another to the list. They have to go. They have to go. Nafany's fully flashed. He walks in. Starting to disintegrate now. You got 14 seconds. You'd need a hero spray, and he's paid such a price for that one. It's just not to be. VP 11. More importantly, 4 since staring down the barrel of their opponent's championship point. To keep the dreams of a Katowice trophy in the cabinet. Gambit just need these frags. They're begging them, willing them across the line. Nafany's pulled one. Sanji says no. Buster didn't spot him. And Inters cancels the plan. Buster didn't hard clear. Not like this. Bombs down now. Gambit have the man advantage. Awkward. James needs to be the hero. He's flashed in. He's gobbled it up, but he's gone down.
Oh, no.
It's just a set of errors. And Gambit are jumping through every hoop. One more frag. Sanji makes the 1v3 a little more doable. Caught in the air. Not down yet. Sees Inter, sees the chance. Shiro's tagged. He's really not going down without a fight, but Gambit, they're playing this one safe. They know that it's all theirs. He just has to not defuse. 3 seconds, 2, it's done. Gambit, baby, they've done it. IEM Katowice. No small fish in a big pond anymore. They're swimming with the sharks. And they are the kings of Katowice, a new name to be inscribed on that trophy, and a product of hard work. New names, your Intel Extreme Masters, Katowice 2021 champions. It's Gambit.
Wow, what a conclusion to the series.